Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Live with Loyalty. Come on in, come on in. Hi, how you doing? I'm speaking to you, you speak to me. Just like your grandmama taught you. Um, y'all know. Oof, it's so much going on. There's so much going on. But I'm gonna need you to hit that like button on your way in. If you have not, follow me on Instagram at Live W Loyalty, Facebook Shanna Williams. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube, I would like for you to subscribe on your way out or on your way in. I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you to my new subscribers once again. I'm on the road to 2,000, so you know the more and more I get closer and closer, and I can't wait to um show you what I'm trying to do. You know, um, but I have a goal, so um, and that's exactly when that goal is fulfilled, then we will do our thing. Everything is, getting set up and trying to get in order for my next move. And subscribers need to go up, views need to go up. Yeah. But like I said, hit that like button as you come in. Do like your grandparents taught you to say hi. Tell me how is your day. Tell me how's your mental state. Tell me how they been treating you at work, on that job. We going through a lot in this world because everybody, if everybody is watching the news, looking all over the internet, everybody knows what's going on. We have to stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? We have to continue to stay prayed up. A lot of people that they were fooled, and everyone was trying to tell them uh, about this guy that's in office now. Let me tell you something. You know, God is first at the end of the day. Anything that evil people try to do to you, oh my God, and they think they're the ones that are God. God is gonna come up. God is gonna come in and He's gonna show out. So don't worry your little head. What the enemy tries to set for you, they're only setting for themselves. And for anyone that takes up for someone like who's in the White House right now, um, it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad because now it benefits people. It shows me how you think and how less you care about other people. But that's just you. That's just you. Just know you are gonna. It's gonna affect you too. It's gonna affect you too. And let's be clear. It's gonna affect you too. No one, is exempt. You know what I'm saying? What these people are trying to do is make the rich richer. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't rich when you voted, you sure ain't gonna be rich now. So because they only thinking about themselves, kind of like the people that voted for. And me personally, I wasn't in any type of agreement with either one of them, you know, but it is. Whew, when I say God is the one that is gonna prevail in this, you know. So, with that being said, you guys, what I'm talking about today, right? I just had to get that off my chest because I haven't spoken on this presidential election, and I haven't spoken on when his inauguration and all him being in the White House, period. But it's just something on my heart just to say something about the situation, the things that he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cannot give people the benefit of the doubt when they're trying to hurt us. Period, point blank. You cannot. And we're gonna stand up. We're gonna stand up. So don't think that you're just gonna do something and we just gotta deal with it. We're gonna stand up. You know, it's crazy because your own people look down on you. I look in a lot of comments and I see a lot of people agreeing with this man. A man that will take care of other countries but don't want to take care of his own people in their own country. If you think that's okay, then everything should be taken away from you. Instantly, quickly. If you think what this man is doing or whatever a demon, if you think what he's doing is okay, then everything should be taken away from you and your seed, because that's not right. That's not right. And everyone tried to warn. Everybody said Project 2025 was not true. That's not him. He gives us checks. He's the one that gives us money. None of the money Trump has ever given was his from his own pockets. Okay? So stop thinking, like, oh, he give us this. He ain't thinking about that shit now. Look what he came in with. You thought he was playing? Everybody was trying to tell y'all. You thought he was playing when he said it is literally doing Project 2025. But everybody said it was fake. I wonder what you think now. That's what I wonder. That's what I wonder. Yeah, it was picking the, if there's a thing, picking the lesser evil. Yes, I understand. You really ain't have nobody to choose from. For real. When these younger kids start stepping up, us as adults, we gonna have to start stepping up too. Because I don't know about y'all, but I have a child and she's 18 and she's ready to step up. And me and her dad says, well, you gonna need us behind you. Because she's listening and she's reading and hearing him every day. She's reading comments. She understands. Y'all don't think our young kids is dumb, because they're not. They're not. And they're bold. And we're going to have their backs. So, I'm telling you, we have gotten through a lot of things, and it'd be such a shame to see our own black people. And I just got to say this, to see our own black people against us. What have I done to you? And then to see people in the comments, well, I agree with him when it comes to housing, food stamps, everything that's going on that he know he cannot do. He know he cannot do. But God is going to intervene. Turn them smiles into frowns. Turn that laughter into a mad face to those that are against the less fortunate in the middle class, because you want to make yourself richer. And some of you that voted for him ain't even got a penny to your name. Well, you might as well count that penny as gone too. So now it's nothing. You can't justify it. You can't justify what he's doing and try to make it right. Only people that justify it, it's the same as him. It's the same as him. That's all I got to say about that scumbag. But I had to say it. I had to get it off my chest because I'm seeing this each and every day. And I'm seeing people really, truly worried. But I do know God is in control. God is in control. It's a shame when you don't think about your whole family when you take your vote. You got your nose tootled up at your family members because I gotta work hard for mine. How you know ain't nobody else working hard for theirs? You ain't the only one working hard. Why you gotta work so hard? Because that's how they treat us. That's how far we gotta go in order to do anything. But then you want to turn around and blame your own black people. We all have to work no matter what job we get on as a black people. And I'm not saying nobody else doesn't work hard. Like, I'm speaking to my people. Whatever job we get on, we're going to have to work hard at. Extra harder than any other race. What is you talking about? Just say you're a hater, you can't stand to see the next person have more and better than you. It just upsets me. I see the comments, and when I watch these videos, and then you have the people that are very, very inconsiderate. Don't care. If you haven't been on Section 8, if you haven't been on food stamp, if you haven't been on public housing, if you have not did anything pertaining to the government, okay? Why are you speaking on it? You know nothing about it. You know nothing about the process. Just because you know this person that's on it, you still don't know nothing about it. Let's get it clear. You can read up on it all day, but get your ass in that situation. That's what you do. You think motherfuckers want to be in that situation? I would hope you wouldn't think motherfuckers want to be in that situation. Get on it and get on this government shit and see how you can get stuck. To me, you need to thank God that you never ever needed that shit. That's what you need to thank God for. That's what you need to thank God for. That you ain't never ever needed that shit. And I ain't talking, and then guess what? All the people, they buy their houses and stuff like that. And guess what? You still ain't owning your house. Because you still got to pay, what? Property tax. You can pay your house all you want and pay it off. But guess what? At the end of the day, you still got them property tax. They still holding something over your head too. Same way how it is on Section 8 food stamps, public housing. What people need to understand, they need to stop being so judgmental to things and let people live their lives. Yes, I get it. It's some people that's on here that on Section 8 or public housing or food stamps that take advantage. The government taking advantage of us. Look what they're doing now. They're clearly using us. They're clearly using us, using the less fortunate. And a lot of you are probably living at home with your parents. How are you better than anybody on Section 8, public housing, or food stamp? And at this point, it ain't about no single or if you married. We all live in the same freaking life, in the same freaking world. We all got it hard. And can't you see you was already struggling before the man came in here. And he making it worse. He's trying to. But he know he can't do it. We just sitting up here watching him play around and think he's just a big badass, Mr. Big Orange ass. But he know he can't do that. You got the biggest or biggest. This is not a show. These are people's lives. It's not a show. It's not Donald Trump's show. It's not Elon Musk's show. You know what I'm saying? You know, it looks like a whole show in that White House that's playing games with our lives, each and every one of us. If you don't see what's going on, you better wake up. But at the same time, I know God got us all. He got us all. Every race, for those that lives through him. That's it. That's all. So, what I'm finna talk about today is Chrisean. And I'm also touch on Ronny, the guy that got unalive. I think it was yesterday. And I remember when Chrisean and Blueface, right, were on the show, and they did a DNA test. And also yesterday, Chrisean, doing all this, she releases a DNA test that was, I guess, the DNA test allegedly from what she showed on the show. We gonna talk about it. So like I said, when you come in, say, hey, how you doing? Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to go bigger and better. Make my channel bigger and better. And I get to my certain goal, what I'm trying to get to, I can do that. So please comment, subscribe, watch, get them watch hours up so we can get it started. You know what I'm saying? I'm building things now, so I can do what I gotta do. I have a vision for this. It's gonna be fulfilled. So welcome to Live with Loyalty. So I'm gonna start with this. For me, with Chrisean, look, I don't know these people. I go off the energy of how they speak, because you only can believe what comes out of people's mouth. That's it. That's all you can do, And with Chrisean, my opinion on Chrisean is, I do understand that you went through a lot as you grew up. Just like I have a video coming out, live coming out today, that says the same thing. I understand what you've been through, but man, it's no reason for people, just because you go through things does not mean that you come out being the same. You want to change that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be blessed. You want to prosper. You know what I'm saying? She keeps going. She's going up, going down, going up, going down, because God is trying to tell her something. Like, she's too much. She really is. She really is too much. She's too much drama. And she recently started coming back out. So I'm just like very curious about that. She comes out and she starts talking about going at it with her sister Tasiki and another girl from Baddies, and wanted to fight them. This is the only time, you talking about, you keep pushing, you're gonna bring the beast up out of Chrisean said you're gonna bring the beast back about it being come out. No, it's always been there, sweetheart. It's always been there. You will never taint it. What you're saying is you're tired of acting. You're tired of acting like playing this role like, oh, I'm a Christian. That's what you're tired of doing. You're tired of, playing that role. You want to get back to this bad stuff. That's what you want to do. So you can't fool real ones. You may be able to fool your crowd, the ones that think that you're right and you're not right. I don't listen, to nobody like Chrisean. But I want y'all to hear this.
If we can't get through shit together without the social media and you bring social media in it, yeah, there's a sad part that I have to respond to. Like, nigga, it's no kicks and giggles for me. I'm really looking at you like you're supposed to be here to teach me because you're older than me and we're doing all this shit together. Like, stop playing with me. We should just stop playing with each other. Like, then he say, well, that's your fault, that's your fault. Well, damn. If it's so my fault, let's fucking move on. I can start looking at new places. We can just stop making money together every weekend together. We can stop acting like we a partnership when you don't want to be partnered up with me no more. Like, it's giving 50-50. Then, it's like, out of spite, the female's like, girl,
she's the perfect person that they can make a fool of on Zeus. She's the perfect person. Her sister went on to collect her bags. She did what she had to do. She knew how to do it. And her sister is very, very talented. She's been talented before Zeus. Everybody needs that boost. And she took what she knew and did it. And what is it? Chrisean, she knew her sister was already popping before Zeus, but Chrisean had got very, very jealous of her sister. Let's be clear. For one, if you have friends like you claim, Chrisean, at Zeus, or you said your sister took them or whatever, can't nobody take no friend from you. If your friend is your friend is like your sister or your family. Can't nobody take no friend. First of all, you got your sister John. Okay? That is so freaking embarrassing. I would not be around you. You know what I'm saying? That would be my last straw with you. You know what I'm saying? That would be my last straw with you. And from the looks of it, y'all have been trying and trying. But then you come and, you just have a problem with, seem like all your siblings, and you keeping it going on by coming out, talking about what happened when you all were younger. The same with your other sister, is it Chastity? I can't remember the oldest one name because there's so many of them. But you all were kids, and y'all just need help at this point. I heard somebody say you need to go on Ayana, save my life. At this point, save my family's life. If you have that chance, take that. Not everybody has that chance, so you need to take that from, and get some help. If Tasika is willing to do it, because you literally went on national TV, spoke about something you could have spoke about together behind closed doors. Because guarantee you, it's like she still kept the same energy that she had on TV that she can have off TV. It was really, it was really sad to see that. It's nothing wrong with speaking out and telling your truth. Why you couldn't do that? But behind closed doors, you literally ain't been too long, got out of jail, set up this meeting. Did you try to set up a meeting with your sister first to discuss this with her? You had already jumped her, got her jumped by your two friends that you're no longer friends with. They came out speaking against you. So everybody else is the problem, not Chrisean. Not Chrisean. And I would think that you're smart enough to understand that you should have took whatever beef you had with your sister behind closed doors. You got your sister jumped by your friends. Now your friends are no longer friends with you. You're saying you love your friends. No, you love the cater shit that they did for you. Marsh was sticking up for you when Blueface was trying to get the baby, and all that type of stuff. She was going through a lot of stuff and have her own kids, her own man. Both friends. Long as it was all about you, you were good. But now everybody is using you. So what did you do with Blueface? What did you do with everyone else? So you can't be using nobody, but everybody else can be using you. Make it make sense. Like, this is what happened when y'all let a person head get blowed up like this. This is what happens. This is a prime example. So she has more.
I'm gonna ask Blue. I need 200,000, and I run the fades because I know what they want me to do.
We've been saying that for sure.
They probably should have me on there. But don't get me wrong, I love Marsh. Y'all keep saying I love Marsh. I love my other homegirl too. I will never mention her name because she just, I don't know, she need help. You feel me? Like, I love Jeanette. I did love her, but you know what I'm saying? People go through things. We split apart. She said what she said, but it was just like, you feel me? The only reason why I feel like it's nothing really to address with my friends is because, so me and Marsh, I only fell out with everybody because I feel like if I associate with some party, I'm dealing with them somehow. So I cut off all associations for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would say what Marsh did and what she fucked up at, what had me fucked up, and what I was doing for her and what I did for her and her nigga. Like, I can go on the list, I can pop my shit, but I respect, like, I don't know, I just respect them too much to talk shit. Cause it's like, for what? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, everything that I'm going through right now, I'm really like, for what? You feel me? Like, all right, cool. You beef with me. You want to talk shit? Cool. You got no motion, though, after you talk shit, though. Because what are you pushing? Music? Are you pushing a career? What are you doing? Because don't get me wrong. I put that money down for that $2.8 million home. I lived in that motherfucker. I had open arms. I didn't have to have my friends move in with me with their nigga. And to clock their nigga, when you fuck with a nigga, you go live with them. You don't have them come live with you and your best friends. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I'm not even ready to clock them right now because this is not about them. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, everybody was living off of me. Like, living off of me. Like, you feel me? So when people start clout chasing and it's just, it's like, I could say so much, but again, like, I don't really want to. Okay, so this is what I feel like. I feel like this with any relationship, anybody, right? If God is not really centered in y'all relationship and y'all do other things like party and shit, say you're going through a lot, mixed with going through a lot, but no therapy, no nothing, no solence. I feel like I probably enabled my friends a little bit just because, like, Marsh, she always had her shit going. Jay, she always She was always this where I think they fucked up at. For real. So while everything is going on and I'm hitting every show, right? I'm hitting every show, picking up money and all this other stuff. At heart, they should have had content, product pushed out. Like, they always had my credit card. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was in this shit together. Like, Marsh was Marsh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was everybody. Everybody was themselves. But everybody was, like, supporting me, but not supporting themselves. Did that make sense? Like, and then when I decided to take off because I had warrants, I was on a run. I just had a baby. A lot of stuff going on in me. And my baby father get locked up. He's like, hey, I need you. What's going on? Yeah, tap in, whatever. So when I decided to switch up my whole formula of going the fuck up, my friends decide to, let's do music. Let's drop, like, why y'all wasn't doing this while I was doing it? Do that make sense? Like, so I feel like that was one thing. Two, I feel like we could have probably stayed friends if everybody, like, personally was real with themselves. Like, I had no evil vendetta with Jay or Marsh. I love them both. If I felt mistreated or disrespected, I voiced that. I never was like, I said it to your face. Like, Marsh, me and her, we talked, boom. Jay, she's kind of like, that's what I'm saying. I got a soft spot for Jay, bro. Like, I know what she went through, what she suffered from, like, mentally. It's hard for me to throw it up in her face. Did that make sense? Like,
so, you just heard this young lady. You can't, to me, Chrisean cannot speak on no one. She can't speak on no one. Till you find out what your problem is and what your situation is and how everything is going for you, you can't speak on your friends like that. Like, I feel like you were sitting up here, I was literally about to say they were there for you and they would focus on you. But now you're complaining about it, and I'm just like, that is so weird that this young lady, this young girl, sat up there and said that her friends was focusing more on her and catering to her, and they did not, basically she's saying they try to do things on their own. Maybe because they thought they was locked in with you, that they would be there. Because you know how friends be, you have that conversation and you'll be like, well, I'm going to look out for you from this point of view. These girls fought for you. But you're literally coming on here like you gave up the friendship with them, instead of them giving up the friendship with you and not dealing with you anymore. Because that's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like those girls had got tired and fed up. And for you speaking, you can't speak on nobody's mental health when you need help. You can't speak on nobody. Get you and yours together. The only one I see that tries to say same is not even the ones that they probably think that I would say, because even the ones that they think I may say, out of all the sisters or the people in their family, would stay sane. No, because they still taking up for Chrisean, not letting her know when she's wrong. Only one I see is saying is Tasiki. And I think that's what they don't like. Tasiki is moving on with her life and doing what she's supposed to do. She may eventually come back and be like, I do need to talk to my sister, but it's not going to be the same. I guarantee you. Because that was not cool. Now you're sitting up here, you're talking. Let's go back to you talking about your friend. You can't. Those people were there for you, helping you. And Chrisean, do you not understand how much hell you have caused ever since we have known you? Yeah, you're a beautiful girl and all and stuff like that, but you have an ugly heart. You really do. How could you continue on misunderstanding somebody or them being misunderstood when they know exactly what they're doing? I don't misunderstand her. I don't feel like she is misunderstood. No longer at this point. Too many chances to say she still is misunderstood. Period, point blank. She has fallen, got back up, and people have still been there. People have still took up for her. You hear her on here talking about people, her fans, speaking down on them, but then when she come back, she needs you to be there. She got to start some more drama. That's whether it's fake or is it real? Because a lot of times it's not real. They just had to start some more drama just so she can get in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? That's all on Blueface too. Only one I don't think play that shit is Jaden. Blueface mom, her, Chrisean. Okay, like I show no more sympathy for Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? You could have talked to your sister behind the scenes. You could have talked to your friends behind the scenes. But every time with your friends and them jumping your sister, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool. And then look what your sister did. She messed them up. For you to have anything to say ill about them, I would never, ever be your friend again. Not a good person. When you tap back into reality and realize that I came from nowhere and I made it, and now I just, I want to do better, then holler at me, because I have now at this point, like your head is blown up. They have blown your head up. It's nothing wrong being on yourself, but that negative energy of being on yourself like that, if we don't nobody need that energy, it's enough for that energy going out. We don't need that. But like I said, it's a lot of people that was around you was being yes to everything that you were doing. And you just like with that stuff with Tamar and you hitting that guy. Look at all the situations these girls had to go through just being around you. You're not a good person. I could go on and on and on with a jealous spirit. You were jealous of your sister. Let me continue, because it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
And then whole thing with my sister, Chastity. I love Chastity, but Chastity is like a...
Wait a minute. I'm gonna start that over, okay? In a minute. I'm so sick of her saying she loves people and then comes right back and mistreats them. This family really needs to get some help, and it's gonna take more than I am to save my life. Save my family's life. It's gonna take more than that. They gotta really want it. They gotta really want to do and put the work in. Because one thing about Tasiki, she did not have to. She had already been doing music and doing her own thing even before Chrisean. And Chrisean knows this. You know, what she put out there about her sister in front of the whole world on national TV, Tasiki thought her sister was good. You know, this before she got her jump, and before she went to national, Chrisean went to national TV and said what she said. Look, I don't blame Chrisean for coming out with her story, but it was another way that she could have did it. You know, your sister is trying to be successful in the business. I just think this is little jealousy there, because your sister is very talented and she's very beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? And she's aging well too. So I think that it was a little jealousy. You know, a lot of jealousy. You know, she has gotten put in jail, and because she had warrants because of all the stupid stuff she was doing. Okay, like, how does that have something to do with your sister though? You know, but now you do this to your sister knowing that she's been working hard trying to become a musician and sing and put her voice out there. She's been doing this before you've been online, before you've been on TV, and you know this, and you sat there, try to act like you was walking that Christian life, like you changed your life as a good girl. You found that opportunity while you were in jail to come up with this. Okay? You had to go through this. And Tasiki didn't put you through this. That love word for Chrisean is so fake and not so real. I'm gonna need her to get to the point where it's real and genuine. That word means a lot. You can't just go around slanging it, then next thing you know, you're saying words to your siblings, on your siblings. Like, I see some of your siblings, they just getting tired. They don't know what to do. It's like y'all family was cursed. And I feel like Tasiki, she's trying to break that curse because she getting tired of it. And here you come bringing it back by bringing your ass on national TV doing that. You could have told your story to your sister. You didn't even want to apologize. That's where I see the jealousy come in. You didn't even want to apologize for your sister getting jumped by your friends. But then, did you apologize to your friends because they got their ass beat by Tasiki? Oh, both of them. And you said you're not a friend. You seen your friend to jump your sister. You're not a good sister, or you're not a good friend. Anybody's friends, fans, or whatever with this girl. Oh my God. You can't say she just because she young, because it's plenty of girls, guys her age that's not this disruptive, disrespectful, just nasty, evil-hearted. To sit up there and plan and plot as you get out of jail to then go on to Zeus and say this about your sister before you went to jail, you had her jump. How was she supposed to feel when she walked into that room on national TV with you? How was she supposed to feel? I don't get it. So let me go on with this club because it's crazy.
And then whole thing with my sister, Chastity. I love Chastity, but Chastity is like see, it's like it's okay. Let me put this here. So when I start putting my boundaries down, I stopped sending money to my sister Chastity. I stopped associating with myself with her for referral. She'll text me with drama to get my attention. I'll respond like, what are you doing? Stay out of it. Right? she ride with me, she my sister, right? While I'm like, but when I was catering to her, getting her car fixed, all type of stuff. I don't know, it got pounded to a lot because the guy that fixed it, I had to pay an extra $700, like, whatever, right? It don't even matter, right? As soon as I count, like let go of my association with her and my resources of who I was to her, she picked a side because that side was needed. Like, okay, she picked Latifah's side. She only picked Latifah's side because frankly, both of them need each other at the same time. She don't got no money. She probably, cause I'm not responding. Tifa low-key beefing with me because of the internet and whatever. She saying I said this and this and that. And it was just kind of annoying because it's like everybody in my family know I'm not lying about what actually happened to me, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, y'all think I want to sit up and say what happened to me when I was a kid because nobody was watching us? All right, cool. That's one thing. And then two, y'all acting like I was the only person that said something. Like, well before my nephew was sharing his testimony about stuff, and I never got up what was actually the beef was because it's like y'all keep trying to figure out what was the disconnect between me and my sister, and now that was just me just being with her, everybody else. Because I just feel like she probably don't. She didn't remember she did that to me probably till I mentioned it. Like, oh, she must have forgot. Like, yeah, I was a kid, but I didn't forget it. But did I bring it back up to certain family members? Yeah. Only certain people knew about the situation because everybody will always be like, so what's up with you and Latifah? Why y'all this and this and that? And then it's like, I don't know. She react a different way. I respond. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't explain it. Like, me saying what I said wasn't to drag her or bash her name or stop motion. Nothing. You feel me? It was just a voice of why we are the way we are for real. Because I think she think that I forgot. Do that make sense? So I don't know what that's about. And then, like, I don't blame her. I don't blame her because it's like, you was a kid too. I don't blame her. It's just like, what the fuck? We was close back in the day, but I feel like we was only close because I was like a kid in her eyes still. And then when I started developing like boobs and fame, shit like that, it was kind of like if I had a problem with, or I didn't like my sister, or I didn't want her in the spotlight, I wouldn't have had her on my TV show. I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have made it a thing as if like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to do the things that I did. You feel me? So Chastity, she tried, and then she's playing like she wasn't talking about this. Like, Chastity, I just saw you in real life, bro. People speaking up on my name. I had a real interaction with them in real life, and that was never the case. Do that make sense? As far as everybody, for real. Like, my siblings, the only person I know, for real, I mean, I know all of them. You know how you think of like one sibling that you don't really know like that? Yeah. There's all 12 of us, but it's kind of like fucked up. But I don't know. Like, I feel like If it was an off-camera conversation,
I feel like the baby is in the background. Get off live and go tend to the baby. That's what I feel like. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said before, nobody's saying you shouldn't have told your story or told your story, but it just seems as though the time in which you did it, you should have really been apologizing for getting your sister jumped, and all of a sudden you come after her on national TV with saying that happened. But now you're like, well, I wasn't trying to hurt her. She was young. She was a little girl too. So my thing is, why didn't you think like that before you did it? You were trying to humiliate her. You was trying to stop her bag from coming. You know she's smarter with that bag, don't you, Chrisean? You know she actually thought about the shit that she went through in life and actually wants to correct her life. And you don't know how to correct yours. You keep making publicity stunt after publicity stunt. And you still can't get it right. And she don't have to do it. She don't have to do it. You should want to walk through with so much honor and telling the truth, so much loyalty from where you came from or what you've been through. Now, if these people ain't being that to you, okay then. But you really have to show that yourself too, being that boss that you think you are. It's more than about the money. It's how you got to get to the money. You got to be a real boss. And you got to be a real boss. You can't be sitting up here goofing off, playing around, running behind a dude, and he really ain't one of you. And you see it. You know, he just want to make money with you, have X with you, and don't claim your child that you said that is his. Allegedly. We're going to get to that. I just feel like Chrisean could have did it behind the scenes and had a meeting behind the scenes, but everything had to be there for Zeus. Everything had to be there for Zeus and go on to Zeus. Pay me. I need money. You know, of course she was still upset. And people have to understand, before that on national TV, before Chrisean did that on national TV, she got her sister jumped before that. So Tasiki comes in, she's already upset. Okay? And I just think that's a horrible thing for you to get your sibling jumped. That alone tells me how jealous you are of her. Yeah, I seen an interview with, I forgot the guy's name, but he's a psychiatrist. And I think, but I'm gonna say this, it's in my opinion, but you said that your dad used to make y'all just line up on the wall, and you were the youngest, and he just spanked y'all, and just hit y'all, and he just picked you up and just held you face to face to him, and you said that you used to be scared. Chrisean, this is where my heart goes out for what all you had to do, not just Chrisean. They all were raised up in a home it was toxic as hell. And it wasn't fair to them. They were young. And they didn't know what to deal with, what they felt like they had to deal with. And I always said, when Chrisean came on that show, I said, how you didn't know what happened to her, because you understand these young kids, They have to been to seen it in order to do it. Went through it in order to do it. So by her going on national TV, if you can remember so much, why not think like, I don't know if she ever went through it either. But you want to do that after you done already went on TV. Just like, I'm going to get to what Tisika said next. But it's crazy you went that route first on your sister that lets you stay with her when she didn't have to let you stay with her. She was there for you. I would have been surprised too. It's like the evilness. Evil. You didn't even want your sister to really come on now. You didn't want her to come on now. You just had to act like she used your spot. That's what you're going to say. If she didn't do what you said on the show, on the way she got on there, I feel like, this is just my opinion, that she had to do what you wanted her to do. Because I remember you wanted her to fight two of the weakest ones that was on the bus on baddies. And I'm just sitting up there like, why would she want her to fight them? And Tisika's like, no, just let them apologize. This is when Chrisean was pregnant. You took advantage of your sister. And when she didn't do what you want her to do, you got her jump. And also, you're still mad because she didn't keep, her side. But you picked the weakest people to try to make her look bad. Like, she gonna mess them up. So why would you tell her to do that? So then you seen your friends in there, and she drilled them out. But nah, she had every reason to drill them out because they jumped her. And you allowed that to happen. You shouldn't even been thinking about no drama while you pregnant. Poor baby. I feel so sorry for that baby. So now Tisika, she speaks out.
How do you feel about those allegations being thrown at you? Do you want to address that?
It hurt, but at the same time, when you know something isn't true, it really can't faze you. You know what I mean? You still gonna get up and move the same way you would move. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm that girl. That's what I think. Like, I'm going up, and it's like all these people love me. How can we make them hate her? You gotta come with a lie. You know what I mean? Because the truth hurt. Obviously, like, I'm the truth. And it's just so you have to lie on me to make someone hate me. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's fucked up because now it's everybody want to apologize to me. Everybody want to. I didn't mean to do. No, you have to stand on it and stay over there. Because if I made you mad from just getting on the TV screen and now I'm all of these things, these nasty things.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I do think because that was their childhood, Tisika has pushed that to the back of her head and just like, I don't want to think about that anymore, period, point blank, and forgot about it. That was one of the things that Chrisean said. I think she forgot about it. Because the same things that Chrisean is saying that happened to her, that she did to her, or the cousin saying that she did to him, were happening to her. Listen to it.
No, she said something about it. It's like, but you don't even know me. Like, no, it started from my older sister because she felt like we left her out of Crazy Love. The show, and when we were shooting that scene with my dad and we facing him, I was on the phone with my older sister, and I was trying to tell let me and them hold up because she was coming from Virginia, and Zeus and them couldn't wait. All of a sudden, she's calling my dad. Oh, she said my dad was all of that, and all I did was went on my platform and was like, hey, no, he's not. Like, I never heard that. You feel me? So I'm like, I've never heard that. Like, that's not true. So me saying that, literally, they went on her social media and was like, hey, your sister just said it wasn't true. You're a liar. She went and said, oh, she said it's not true because she's a like, what? So I became that because I was defending somebody, which is my dad.
And did Chrisean vouch for that?
No, see, when Chrisean back was against the wall,
she went to that.
Yeah, she had no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had nothing to say. So, like, people was dragging on the internet. Like, who's getting their sister? Not even your sister. Bitch, I'm your mother. Yeah. I did what my mother was supposed to be doing for her. So, who the fuck gets their mother jumped? Oh, to justify it, she said, yeah, we was playing house. What the fuck is you talking? I'm playing house with no fucking little ass girl. Are you fucking dumb?
The age different, nigga.
And it's the age different. And then it's another thing. It's like, they keep saying I was bougie when I was a kid. I was. I'm still bougie. So if I was bougie, the think I'm gonna touch y'all little ugly motherfuckers. Fuck out of here. Now, and I gotta take in consideration that y'all weird and y'all nasty. You and I both know it didn't happen, so where did that come from? You fucking thought of that shit. You sick. You think of me that way. That's nasty. You're disgusting. People that rape and hurt children, they should be dead or in jail.
For sure.
I'm gonna keep pushing. That's what I said. They ain't my kids, so that's why I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep getting this bad. They ain't my kids. I got just bitches scared because they see me on the big screen. They was like, oh my god. Once people know, like, it's crazy because what people try to say I did, something that happened to me. So it's like, my family knows that. So I feel like they thought that, everybody always used to call me a star on my family. So I feel like they think that once I got that spotlight and then I tell what happened to me, I'm gonna blow up so much. Yeah. So I feel like they was like, you know what, let's just say that her story is our story. That's the only I can think of. Yeah. It's like, where you talking about that? Where you get that from? Yeah. And then, like, if I was to, tell my story, it'd be like, dang, so all y'all got the same story. No, we all don't got the same story, bitch. Motherfuckers want to take my story because they feel like that shit blowing people.
See? And that alone starts things, siblings rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Just going on the TV show because you want to make money, because you want the attention back on you. Who's to say you both can have the attention? World, these fans, you need to show both of them. Both of y'all can have the attention. I don't see Tasiki being like Chrisean. Tasiki is in a lane of her own. Always had been. You can tell the difference. But, they look alike. Don't get me wrong. They got the strong genes and stuff like that. But I'm just saying. Chrisean is jealous of her sister. Long as her sister was still in, I ain't saying she was in the basement, but I'm just saying this. In the basement, just still writing her music. Chrisean would have been good. But once she stepped into the spotlight and shared it with Chrisean, everybody seen who the real true star was. And that Chrisean, you really don't know how to handle the spotlight. You really don't know how to handle it. So whoever is liking this young lady and still understanding her at this point, you act like her. She is your alter ego, and it's not gonna get you far. You're gonna continue on having the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Because that dark heart, that dark jealous heart that you have. So just like Tasiki said, it happened to her. At the end, she said it happened to her, and people are trying to use her story. Trying to use her story. If anything. So obviously it popped back in the head. She remembered. You know what I'm saying? Because you want that stuff out of your head, but it always come back. You don't even want to believe that you had to go through that, man. And I could just imagine these girls and his family and these children, period, in his family. And you know what? These girls still, I know Tasiki does, still respect and honor her mother and father. And I'm just sitting up here. That would have been so difficult to me. Tasika is very strong. Chrisean is very strong, but she is not using what she been through for the right. You're gonna take and you're gonna put out there what somebody else did to you when you know that they went through it too, because you said it in the video that I played before. You said it. You knew it. But then you put her on live TV like as if she wanted to go back there and remember that. Y'all could have talked and cried together behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. Because if I try to figure out how to get this money, because we went through this much. You know what I'm saying? We went through a lot in our family. Figure out how to organize the family. It ain't gonna just take one sister. It ain't gonna just take two sisters. It's gonna have to take all you sisters. And you spoke on your sister Chastity. And Chastity, she has been laying low. She was the one laying low. Chastity was the one that came and sat in between you two when you and Tasiki was having discussion on live TV on Zeus Network, and you put those allegations out there about Tasiki. Chastity was the only one. She was only there for both of y'all. Like Chastity said, she was like, I'm not fit to sit up there and pick sides. Chrisean, you want people to pick sides. You want people to pick sides. You want your fans to pick a side. And everything. That is your sister. Why do you rival up against your sister? Do you not have more competition? Do you not believe in your talent enough to go against other people? You have plenty of rappers that you can go after that are females, that are guys, but you choose to go after your very own sisters. Tell me, how could people look at you in the industry if you do that to your sister? Huh? You trying to ruin her career? I would not talk to you either. No lie. But this situation right here, I want to go on now. As you seen, it's the whole mess. Chrisean stays into it with her family, but she ain't the problem in her eyes. But I see her as the problem. Not saying she was wrong at the end of the day for speaking about Tasiki and what she done. You know what I'm saying? You should have let Tasiki come to you about that. But at the end of the day, I wish they would have took it behind the scenes and they could have handled it better, because being in front of those cameras, in front of those people, and getting views off y'all pain like that, no, that ain't cool. Y'all, that whole family needs some help. Really, really needs some help. And I think Tasiki, you need to give Tasiki time, because Tasiki, that was a lot. You get a jump, then you try to humiliate her on TV. What a great sister you are. What a great friend you are. What a great ex-girlfriend you are. Speaking of ex-girlfriend, and Ronny, who was under live yesterday. It's a lot, because I'm sitting up here like, why? Y'all, to me, it's crazy. It's just, my heart goes out to this family. So first thing I seen was, what's his name? Whack 100 asking, was he unalive? So I heard on somebody else, on the YouTube streets, YouTube page, that Whack 100 allegedly thinks that his ex, which is excuse me, Chrisean, allegedly set him up. We don't know that to be true. So, but it's just iffy after Everyone on the internet finds out he was unalive. Chrisean does this. She puts out the DNA test that they had on Zeus Network, allegedly, and someone actually called the number, and basically they were saying that the case number did not match, the names that were in their computer, those names, which is Chrisean's name and Jonathan's name, were not the names attached to the case number. I mean, to me, it sounded, the person sounded legit. The guy was like, you can call that and you can call that yourself because the number is down there. Now, what he's saying is the facility, it is the facility, but it's the right place, but it's that the name, Chrisean and Jonathan's name, does not go with the case. So, and the dates don't match. That's what they were saying. So, everyone is thinking this is a false document. I mean, I think it's a false document. I do too, because when I heard the call, it's numerous people that call there. You can find them on the internet, but this is it. And they was like, that has to be fake because of the two names don't match. Then guess what? And the dates that they have down there under Chrisean and under Jonathan Porter, because normally they have the full name, you know what I'm saying, and then they have the percentage and stuff like that on there. Because even on the show, let me see if we see it. So you see, that is what Chrisean put up yesterday. As we are trying to figure this out, what happened to Ronnie. This man just wanted to know the DNA test, but look at her. She puts this fake DNA test up. This is not real. To me, it's not real. It's just my opinion. But to me, because I know the DNA test, it says the percentage on it and everything. But let me see. Let's check this out.
But it's like kind of confusing.
Oh my God.
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus. What does that mean?
What?
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus.
Let me get the father. Babe, that's me, your father.
Is not.
You the father, nigga.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah, can you be a kid? You a weird ass nigga. What? You don't want it to be a.
I'm saying,
so
are you sure?
weird.
You didn't even read the paper.
You call me dumb, but you the slow one.
It says the alleged father is not. Why they write it like this though? They could have just been like more player.
Date. Are you confident? Cause you still don't understand.
I think I get it. Not excluded.
Okay. So I'm looking up not excluded, right? It's to be, this is what it means. It says, it says essentially, meaning it has not been ruled or eliminated from consideration in the context of a DNA paternity test. It indicates that the tested man is likely the biological father because the test did not find evidence to exclude him. Now, the DNA testing, when a paternity test says not excluded, it means The attested man is considered a likely biological father of the child. Excluded means definitely ruled out or not considered as a possibility. It signifies that something is still part of the option or possibility. I have never dealt with this, but from my understanding, it just seems like it almost seemed like to me like they said that not excluded is meaning like he could be the father, but there's another possibility or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know before I got the DNA test for my children, which of course I already knew who mine was, but you also have to give the people before who you slept with before, you conceive that child. If people know how it goes with the courts, you have to give the people the 60 or 30 days. I can't remember exactly, 60, 90 or whatever days before you conceive. You have to give those people too. So you have to take those people to court too. So you can know that there's a possibility. But in this case, she did not want Blueface to know that was another possibility. Or they could have known because they play so many games. You know what I'm saying? Because what we just seen, it looked like somebody was playing in our face. It looked like Blueface knew exactly what he was talking about. Like, because when you hear not excluded, it's like he's not excluded. That means he's not exempt from being a daddy, but it's not telling you straightforward that he is the daddy 100%, because you're supposed to have all that on there. I don't know. I know for sure you're supposed to have all that on there. And then it looked fake. Even Blueface looked like he was confused. Blueface looked like he was confused. And she's like questioning herself. What did that mean? Like, just look how she was looking. Like, you're so ready to play the game. That is your child. That is your child that you're playing games with. Now, the one that really truly wanted to be that child's dad is gone. And I really, really hope, like I said in my other video, I really, really hope that family could see if that's their grandchild, so they can have a piece of him. He did not deserve that. He did not deserve to get shot 8 to 10 times. Like, really? So that's full of hatred. I want to make sure you're gone. Why though? I'm minding my own business. It's crazy. What's crazy to me, she put this out after everybody is discussing. It's like you want so much attention. Everybody is trying to cope with and understand, like, try to get what happened here. Like, how this man on the internet trying to get to his child one day, and then now he's gone. Like, and then now she's posting this, and then White 100 allegedly says he think she has something to do with it. This is crazy. Because I definitely was thinking it, but everybody always like, they'll have, I don't think she had nothing to do with it. Look, I'm not that one to be sitting up there looking at people for their fame and their money. Just like, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. But yes, why would Whack 100 say that? Why would he say that? I just don't. I don't understand. Like, why would you put this out when everybody is trying to cope with, especially his family? His family, you took no consideration for his family. You just put that out there. Who are you trying to prove something to? These people be wanting attention. I'm not one of those type of people that look at their money and say, "Oh, they money tight, they money right, they look good." No, I could care less about what you have. It's more about your heart, and she doesn't have a good heart, you guys. And so I don't, I don't look at that type of stuff. I'm not looking at her because she's young and she's beautiful. I'm looking at the heart. What comes out of her mouth is all that I can believe. And this girl has so much trash coming out of her mouth and how she talks. Look, y'all understand? That's how she is on the inside. It just coming on the outside. You can't trust nobody like that. They want too much attention on them. I'm finna take my throne type of attention. Nobody can take my throne. I did it. If it weren't for me, my family wouldn't be there. No, you're jealous, sweetheart, because you ain't the only. Where you think you get the talent from? Your siblings have talent too. Your parents had talent too, but they chose a different route. Okay, just like the rest of your siblings. Anybody could have been in your shoes, sweetheart. Don't you get yourself knocked out your shoes yourself. But I'm not one of these people that, okay, because you're like, say for instance, I'm not one of these people that loves to go to the people with the high views and the biggest subscribe. I'm not one of them. I like to see people rise, and I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love to see the growth of people. I don't, because you go but you get to that growth and you have grown and you have got those subscribers and you've changed who you are. I'm done. I'm talking about for the bad, not for the good. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to grow and change for the good, not for the bad. And in this case with Chrisean, she has not changed for the good. She changed for the bad. And y'all can see whatever. She going to church, praying or whatever. She still ain't changed. That's just my opinion. Hell, who my opinion matters to? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just not one of the type of people. I don't like flashy people. I don't like people that talk a lot of crap. I don't like people that start a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? You can talk a lot of crap, but just like, come on, like, at the end of the day, let it be like somebody fucking with you, like, and you bag your shit up, you standing up for yourself. But don't just sit up there just be talking crap for free. You know what I'm saying? For nothing, like, just starting stuff for nothing. Like, I can't stand that. Don't just start stuff for nothing. Like, now there's a guy that is unalive, wanted to know this DNA test, and you gonna come bring it back up. Somebody let me know if this is the one from Zeus, what they did on Zeus, because the one on Zeus didn't seem right either. It didn't seem right. That was fake to me. This one was fake to me. So, yeah. That's just my opinion, but everything is allegedly. This is crazy. So I want to say rest in peace, Ronny, because you did not deserve this. And I pray, and I really do pray that your family gets justice for you. And whoever did this and whoever set you up, because clearly you were targeted. And this time on the internet, it was such a short time that we have known you on this internet, but we learned a lot. And he really was. I see some people like he acted like a thug. How do thugs act? How? He didn't act like no thug to me. He didn't act like he was a problem maker. He acted like a guy that wanted to know if that was his child and was trying to be in his child's life. Let's get it right. Stop looking at stuff the wrong way. That man did not act like no thug. Chrisean act more like a thug than he do. That man wanted to know who his child was. And I pray to God that his family still finds that out. Because that child is not getting done right. That baby, Chrisean Jr., not getting done right. And people can say what they want to say, but if you think that it's cute for a woman to be on live and her baby is sitting back there crying and whining and making cat noises for you and for her to be partying and doing all this stuff while she with child and after her child. Now she acting like everybody didn't use her when she didn't use them. I see you there by yourself, huh? Everybody that you had around you is not there for you, because if they would have been there for you, you would have came back out of jail with those same old shenanigans. Wasn't nobody using you. And then in that case, how you gonna say that about people you knew forever, but you don't say that about Blueface? That is very strange to me. His mom used your name almost down there every day. Nobody. No, but you got to go to your family and say how much they using you. You got to go to your friends and say how much they using you. But your friends was the one sitting up there fighting for you. But you wanted your sisters to sit up there and fight for you. You want your sisters to lie to you. That boy, Ronny right here, who's unalive now, he unalived somebody for you. Now he's unalive. He said he was in that hospital too, Chrisean. He tried to save y'all a little secret, but as y'all went, he wanted to know the paternity of the baby. He had to let some things come out. He had to let some truth. He had to let the truth come out that you was trying to keep hidden. Everything is not a game, and you gotta know that. So, y'all, that's the end of that. I am so glad that you guys came by and listen to me, yibby yabby, but I'm so dead serious, you guys. You know, I'm so dead serious because this man should still be alive. He should still be alive. Everything in this life is alleged. It's just in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like as if I'm a family member. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody tell me not to have conclusions about my family member and they're no longer here. I'm gonna have every conclusion in my head. I'm gonna search every conclusion. Everything that I can search, I'm gonna search because I want to know what happened to my family member. You get what I'm saying? You don't just sit there and let that be like that. I'm sorry, if you're that type to just look at it for what it is, what you see on the screen or whatever Chrisean says, I'm sorry, that is simple-minded. You know, shit in this world goes way deeper. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just not that simple-minded. You know what I'm saying? I'm quiet, but when it's time to talk and stand on business, it's time to do that. You know? And I'm not finna sit up here, somebody, unalive one of my family members and not sit back and think, oh, he had beef with this person, or hey, go ask every single one of them motherfuckers. They on the docket. You know, I gotta know. It's just not gonna be that easy for me. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that keep me from doing something myself, I gotta do that. I gotta see who else did it. Keep me grounded and keep me from doing something myself. So when people sit up there and say don't do the conspiracy because she don't have nothing to do with it, I don't put nothing past nobody. Especially when it comes to the underlying of somebody. Okay? And don't you? So if you have not liked it, please like it now. If you came in, you ain't speak, please speak like your grandmama and your granddaddy taught you. Your mama taught you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be rude. If you are not following me on Instagram, please follow me live at live W Loyalty and Facebook Channel Williams. And please subscribe to my YouTube page if you have not already. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. As more videos coming, I want to thank you once again. Have a good day. I'm out. Peace.